What's good? It's Kannon, and today on the show, Crash and Bernstein, Ghostbusters, the list goes on and on. She's a movie star, and now she's going to be a music star. She actually wrote a song for the Ghostbusters film she was in, and she's got a new song as well, Do All My Friends Hate Me? She's got such a great personality, and we even get to meet her doggy today, McKenna Grace, on Open House Party. If you would, click subscribe on this channel and like the video. If you click subscribe, that's how you'll be entered to win a virtual meet and greet with your favorite artists. We do those here on Zoom, and we would love to have you be a part of it. If you scroll down in the videos, you'll see a couple people meeting their favorite stars. That can be you. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. It's McKenna Grace on OHP. Let's go.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
McKenna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Where are you today?
I'm in Toronto.
Okay. And you're from Grapevine, Texas.
I am, but I live in LA.
But I want to talk about Grapevine for just a second. How long were you there?
I think from whenever I was born to maybe whenever I was like 6.
Do you ever go back? You got family there?
All of my family's in Texas, except for my mom and dad and I. We live out in LA.
My girlfriend is born and raised in Grapevine.
Aw,
Yep.
that's great.
She lives right near Country Donuts. I don't know if you know where that is. It's a shack on the side of the road that sells donuts. It's sort of near Taco Casa, which I'm sure you know where that is.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been back home, but I do really like whenever I get to go and visit.
Texas things. You know, obviously, I'm not telling you any news when I tell you that Post Malone is also from Grapevine, Texas.
You are telling me some news. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Post Malone is from Grapevine.
Well, let's go.
He went back to Grapevine High School and he gave out shoes to everyone.
That's so great.
Actually, his line of Crocs. So,
Oh, yeah.
in my opinion, we didn't miss much, but that would still be pretty cool for Posty to come hand out Crocs at your school. I thought that was pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
By the way, do you know where the Target is in Grapevine?
I don't. Wouldn't there be a few?
My girlfriend's mom works at Target. Do you shop at Target a lot?
I do. Yeah, I like Target. The other day I was there at like 10 p.m. trying to find some Pokemon cards.
Are you like me where you go into Target and then you walk out and you're like, I did not mean to drop $100 in here, but that just happened.
Yeah, I did not mean to buy like 5 packs of Pokemon cards and like a random game, but I guess it happens to the best of us.
Your acting career speaks for itself. When it comes to music, I mean, these are two totally different animals. You know, when you're an actor, you're playing the part of someone else. As an artist, that's kind of the complete opposite end of the spectrum. You're really you're playing the part of you. Did you find that challenging?
No, but it is a little bit scary playing someone else and telling other people's stories to telling yours, especially whenever they're so personal. And I mean, I like to make my things as specific to the situations I write about them as possible. Of course, some details can be stretched sometimes to get points across, but, you know, I always like to say really like specific little details that I'll just hide in there. And you don't really know about it unless like you're me or like somebody who's like in that. And it's just really fun for me to be able to like have little Easter eggs like that only like my friends and family will know about. So it's really nice to be able to tell my own stories.
Have you ever hidden, you called it an Easter egg. Have you ever hidden an Easter egg in a song and maybe it was about somebody and they called you out like, was that about me?
You know, I've only released 2 songs so far,
Okay.
but I'm waiting. We'll see whenever I release the rest of my music because I like to get pretty like specific, but we'll see.
How many do you have written total? Like just chilling in a notebook or whatever?
Right now, I'm deciding what to put on like my EP or album or whatever I'm going to release because I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to do an EP or an album. But right now I have 10 like demos and songs picked out for that I'm still narrowing down. And then I have in my notes, not counting Google Docs, I have 45 songs and then I have 18 demos and 140 notes regarding like songs and lyrics and ideas. I have so much planned.
So when you're not working, are you pretty much writing? Or are you writing kind of full time in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I I really like co-writing because I throughout the day, most of the time, I write down lyrics and tidbits and song ideas and whatnot inside my notes. And I'll write songs by myself a lot, but I like to go and because I feel like it's nice whenever you write with other people because they kind of like help you better yourself and help you pick out which ideas are like the good ones to keep and which ones are like, could be better.
Have you decided which ones you would like to pick and choose to be on the album or the EP, whichever it's going to be?
I have like 4 songs picked out so far. And then the others I'm still like rotating in and out, but I have a really good idea of what I'm going to do.
That's got to be the hard part.
It is, but I have a good problem right now. I just have too many songs.
So when people do eventually hear your EP or album, whichever it is, what do you want people to take away from it regarding you? What do you want people to learn about you that they wouldn't be able to learn watching you on the big screen?
I guess, I'm a person too, and I have a lot of emotions. So it's nice to be able to like funnel them into something. Because, music really helps me. And I like to listen to music that like I have a lot of playlists. I post a lot of playlists on my public Spotify account, but then I have a bunch of privated ones for like each little emotion that I'll listen to. And I feel like music really helps me. So I'm hoping that maybe by releasing my stuff that people can feel like kind of relate to it and listen to it whenever they're going through those situations. I hope that I can help people with it.
Well, regarding those private playlists you mentioned, do you mind telling us like a couple of which ones they are? Like what are the names or a few of them that they kind of describe the feelings you're going for in each of those playlists?
I've got like my little angry ones. I've got like my excited ones. Like I have a bunch. I post so many playlists on that public little Spotify account. It's like my favorite pastime. And I love making playlists for my friends. I actually just made a new playlist for a friend today and sent it to them. But like, I have so many like little ideas and I have like a bunch of playlists like planned out for things that will happen in my life that I'll like post those playlists. I have one for whenever I get my learner's permit, whenever I get my driver's license. I have one for whenever I'm excited, one for whenever I'm playing Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Roblox. I have different video game playlists. I got my sad one. I've got my one for whenever I feel lonely sad. And then I have one for whenever I'm angry sad and one whenever I'm this type of sad, just like all the specific little emotions. I make too many playlists. I probably have like 200 playlists.
One for each emotion and then every sub emotion below that emotion. Mm-hmm. What about when you want to dance? What's on that playlist? Do you have that?
I do. I have that one posted on my public Spotify. It's like AO Vibes or something. I don't remember. But I mean, whenever I have that, it's probably a lot of this band called Lovejoy and like some early 2000s pop, like Justin Timberlake and Gwen Stefani.
We've had a lot of people tweeting questions for you. I'd like to get to a few of those if you don't mind. Mm-hmm. And your fans are amazing, by the way. They're super passionate and you've got to feel good about that.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Anna says, were you nervous to release Haunted House or Do All My Friends Hate Me? Which one of the songs had feelings harder to relive for you personally?
I mean, yeah, it was really nerve-wracking releasing either of those because, Haunted House for me is a really personal song. There is a lot of stuff in there that is almost like those little Easter egg, like type of deals that whenever I go back and listen to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what I'm talking about and exactly what I was feeling whenever I wrote that. And same with Do All My Friends Hate Me, whenever I listen to those songs, it really takes me back in time and I can envision like the exact place I was in, the exact things I'm thinking of and talking about. So, I mean, both of them I think were kind of about the same time in my life. And so both of them are kind of equally like, man, that happened. But, I'm really glad that I was able to come out of the other side of these situations with something that can benefit me and others and that can help people. And if I ever want to go back and think about those memories, I can just go and listen to my song or read my lyrics or something,
That's an amazing feeling. How about Olive? Olive asks, if you could switch lives with one person for one day, who would it be? And I guess she didn't say this, but I'm going to throw in famous or not famous.
Maybe my dog Gizmo, because he's so pampered. He's so pampered. And all he does is he sits around and he lays around and plays with his toys. And everybody goes, oh my God, Gizmo, you're so perfect. And I love you. And like feeds him all this food. And I'm like, oh man, Gizmo's living the life. He's over here on the couch, just like chilled out right now. He does not have a care in the world. I'd love to be Gizmo.
Can we see Gizmo, or is the camera not in a way where you can pan over there?
I can grab him. Hold up.
Oh, I'd love to see Gizmo.
He's a real sleepy guy. His fur is all smashed to his face because he just woke up from a little nap.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing his little dino shirt right now. He has quite an extensive closet. Quite a lot of toys. Oh, is this your horse, Gizmo? This is his favorite. I did a film called Spirit, and they sent me these 3 little stuffed animals of the horses in the film, and Gizmo took them. Now they're Gizmo's horses.
Well, I don't know if the public has ever met the dog before, but now I'm thrilled we've had the opportunity to. Thank you, Gizmo.
Yeah. See you.
All right. We're going to go down a list of 5 questions. They're random. They're rapid fire. So don't think too much about the answer. I want you to blurt out the first answer that comes to mind for each of these questions. Okay?
Okay. I'm ready.
The one condiment you can't live without.
Ketchup or soy sauce? No. Oh, either. I'm not sure.
You put soy sauce on more than just Asian food?
No, but I really like sushi.
Okay. Fair enough. What's the one skincare item you can't live without?
Moisturizer and like strawberry chapstick. No, yeah, moisturizer, because just like my skin is so dry.
My daughter is too. She loves strawberry chapstick. Eating it, not good.
That's something Gizmo would do.
Parent of the year right here. If you could spend the night with one fictional character, who would it be and why?
I feel like it'd be really fun to hang out with, like, I don't know, like the Corpse Bride or something. She was just like the first one that came to my mind, but there's so many like random characters that I would love to hang out with, but I feel like she'd just be so interesting. I feel like she'd have so many stories, and like we could play piano together or something.
Did not expect that answer. That's amazing.
I don't know. You said the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay.
Perfect. And that's exactly right. That's the beauty of this. Finally, McKenna, your best friend in the world.
August Maturo.
And why?
I've known him for 10 years, and, you know, like, I don't know. He's just we probably have not had like a conversation over text in like 2 months, but I talk to him every day. Like, we just send each other memes and TikToks and all sorts of stuff every single day. But like, I know whenever I need him that he's always going to be there. He was my first friend I ever made whenever I came out to LA, because I met him and I was like, hey, do you want to sign my cast? I don't have any friends. And he was like, sure. And then we've just been together ever since. Inseparable.
I love it. What are you working on at the moment? Are you really focused on this EP or album, whatever it's going to be, or do you also have some films you're working on?
I have a lot going on, but I mean, I'm equally focused in like acting and music, because I have a lot going on in both realms. I've been shooting Handmaid's Tale in Toronto right now. I actually am going to set tomorrow. But like, I've been shooting that since I've been here, but I was here for a week beforehand. And the entire week that I was here before I started shooting, I spent writing songs for my project.
Is today like a day off for you?
Yeah, today's a day off because I think today's a holiday.
I was going to say it's President's Day, but not in Canada, probably.
Today's Family Day in Canada. So like, it's a holiday. And so I was like, okay, period. I get the day off.
Beautiful. What are you going to do for the rest of your holiday?
Nothing. I'm going to lay in bed. I'm going to bed, and I'm going to curate more playlists.
I know how busy you are and how in demand you are. So I want you to know how much we appreciate you and how much it means to us that you joined us today. Thank you, McKenna.
Oh, no, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun. It was a pleasure.
And go Grapevine.
Go Grapevine. And Post Malone, I guess.
The Christmas capital of the world. Isn't that what they call it? Did you know that?
I did not know that. I would think that's like somewhere where
I'm teaching you all about your hometown today. Yeah, downtown Grapevine becomes like Christmas wonderland during Christmas time. Lights on every building and Santa Claus, and it's pretty amazing. McKenna, thank you so much. We really, really love you and appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.